What's up everyone, this is Zany Hunter. Today I'll be reviewing this awesome mouse made by Masione. At first glance, this mouse is pretty cool. It's got a cracked up exterior with a gold interior. This is very comfortable when you use it. It's got a nice wing for your thumb here, and you cannot feel the crack right here. It's got a very nice glow from the interior. It's either blue, pink, or red, which I will show you later. You're here for functionality and buttons. Let's get to that. So I'm going to start from here and go all the way up here. In contrary to what the images on Amazon say, this button is a show desktop button. This is not a gaming to multimedia switch button. Now this next button is a DPI switch. It's basically what it says. I know this is a rapid fire button. This basically clicks the left mouse button over and over and over. This is an internal mouse command, which means it is not customizable by the computer. So basically what it does, it just sends the computer a bunch of left click commands. Now as we move towards the face of the mouse, we notice that there are 3 extra buttons here. Now these 2 buttons here, and here, are the only 2 buttons which send raw data to the computer that is not processed by the mouse. In layman's terms, that means that these are the only 2 extra buttons which are customizable. The rest of these are internal mouse commands, which means they are set functions and cannot be changed, and the mouse handles them, which is this is one of the cons. You cannot customize any of these other buttons. Now, look at this beefy big old button in the middle. That should do a lot, shouldn't it? No. All this does is that changes the mouse between gaming and multimedia mode. Sounds extremely awesome, doesn't it? So many things to change. They don't. I have not noticed a difference. There is not a difference. There's no difference. No buttons change. The lights don't change. I can't even tell which mode I'm on. I wish I could program this. Anyway, you cannot customize these without a third-party software. I found a good software. It's called Xmouse. I'll put the link up there. It allows you to customize all the 5 customizable buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These default functions is browser back and browser forward. So let me take this away and let's move towards the back of the mouse. Now you see one button here. This is a tiny little black button right there. This changes the colors of the mouse. There's only 3 color schemes, which is red, pink, and blue, which is fine for me because my rig is blue. I will show you how to change these colors in a second. Now the overall feel of this mouse, it's a little light in spite of this metal back plate here. I wish you could change the weights in here, but there are no weights. That's what you get for a $20 mouse. I'd say so far this is a very good deal for a $20 mouse. And then you notice the braided cable, the braided USB cable. Very strong and nice. Then we get to the USB port. Now this is a very wide and fat plug and long. It's big in every aspect, every axis, which is a little bit of a con for me because on my rig I have 2 sets of 2 USB 2.0 ports like right next to each other. They're kind of side by side. And when I plug this port in with my keyboard's USB port, they're right next to each other and they kind of split apart like that, which I don't want to ruin my USB ports. Oh, and by the way, this keyboard has the same exact USB connector and braided cable, except that this one is black, which is probably means that it's made by the same Chinese company. Just a couple notes about this mouse. When I first got this mouse, the scroll wheel was squeaking. It's any gamer's nightmare, squeaky scroll wheel. It's died down a little bit since I first got it, but it is still a little bit noticeable. Alright, let's turn off the lights and I will show you how this thing glows in the dark. Good. So here's the mouse. See, it glows from the inside. See, it cycles through red, pink, and eventually blue. So see this button here. If I press it while it is glowing blue, I just pressed it, it will stay on blue. How you do that is you wait for it to cycle to the color that you want, and then you press the button while it is cycling through that color, and it will stay on that color. You press this again, and it will turn off. The light will turn off, leaving the red glow of the optical light, which is one thing I want to talk about. The optical light glows through the mouse too, which is a little bit of a con for me, especially when I move it. Let me lock it on blue. There's locked on blue. And so as you see, you can still kind of see the red in there, especially when I quote unquote move the mouse like this. As you can see, this big, all of a sudden turns pink, which is a little annoying because I don't like having a pink mouse in the middle of everything else being blue. In conclusion, I think this is a great mouse for the money, in spite of its little things about you not being able to customize the buttons at all, and the fact that it breathes the whole time. You can't stop the light from breathing, if you didn't notice that before. But I'd say if you got $20 to spend, buy this mouse. It is a great mouse. I don't think I will be upgrading from this mouse anytime soon because this is my primary mouse at the moment. So all in all, I'd say go for this mouse. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned as I will be reviewing my other products that I have here in the upcoming weeks. I'm not going to be like one of those guys to say, hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Although that would be nice. So I'll just say, see you later.